You know what wasn't interesting?
Monday Night Raw.
Where we had an 8-man tag team contest with Priest and Finn and JD Funko and Dominic against R-Truth and The Miz and Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Sameface. And yeah, I know that eventually Priest chokeslammed Truth 1, 2, 3. But God Almighty, I don't want any more R-Truth and Judgment Day. And why are they suddenly, with the mid-card people? Well, not suddenly, it's been ongoing, but weren't they supposed to be a big major faction and movement in this industry?
The Judgment Day were the top heel faction when things really started heating up. The Rhea Dominic thing was so hot. It feels like so long ago now. Those two are never even seen together anymore. And Dominic still gets the booze, but not having Rhea there, I think, has kind of hurt him. And Priest, this was kind of the year you thought maybe he'd be elevated. He's just where he was.
Yeah.
The comedy stuff's over. And I'll say this, because there's been so many guys to do the comedy stuff in the ring for WWE, like that style. And there's ones I don't like. Like, I'm not a Santino Marella fan. It's too goofy for me, R-Truth pulls it off better than maybe anyone ever. You almost believe he is this character.
He's very sincere with it.
Yeah, he's believable as this wacky wrestling character. But again, are the Judgment Day a top heel faction? Or are they just a mid-card faction? Because they used to be the top heel faction on this show. The show would open with them doing a promo or confronting another person doing a promo. Then we get promos throughout the show. And then the main event would be a tag or a 6-man featuring all those people. That's not what's happening anymore. Who knows why?
Well, and I'm sure they saw that of the bunch, of the collection, Rhea Ripley is the star, has the most potential. We've liked to see, or wanted to see, Priest elevated, and liked what we saw early on. He's kind of stuck there where he is now. Maybe that's where he's going to be, or maybe it's usage. But I don't think Priest is going to be the guy, whereas Rhea is going to be the girl. So maybe they did, for Rhea and Dominic, it was nice, but Dominic still got the heat for being his own guy. And, Rhea's still in the group, but she's got her own shit going on because they want to cheer the fuck out of her every time she's not with Judgment Day, and most of the time when she is with them. So I can see why they separated her, because there's the most money in her individually.
Should they do something, though, whether it's, just spitballing here, Dominic has a new girlfriend, or there's a new girl aligned with Judgment Day, just something, because if you're going to break her apart from them, there's no one for her to wrestle. There's no one for her to do anything with. So you'd almost have to have someone for her to feud with to end her Judgment Day thing, unless it just lingers on. And
well, no, it there doesn't need to be. I think eventually,
unless it's Rhea versus Dominic,
what probably their goal may be is to, by the time that Rhea is there, by the time they want Rhea to be completely away from the Judgment Day, she will be a full-fledged babyface because of what has happened in her world with the other women that didn't have anything to do with the Judgment Day guys or any other guys. And then they will tie up some loose end with Dominic. I don't think they'll even need to address it with Priest or Finn or JD, because the only real issue there is with Dominic. And he might stab her in the back in favor of the girl that she's in some issue with at that point to begin with, or not to join that girl, but just to make his feelings known about which side he's on, get some heat, and then he's out of it. You can work that out later on.
Well, like we said, you're not big on it. It's a lot of comedy stuff, but it held those fans. I mean, the fans there were into it.
Oh, I know
they were reacting.
They're strapped down like they're sitting in old Sparky. Come on, they can't get up.